The rain had just stopped. The late evening sky still wept a few soft droplets over the glass dome that covered the garden room. The mansion was quite eerily so, but not usual. After all, your stepfather hated noise unless it came from you. Darling, his voice floated through the long hallway, smooth as aged wine and just as intoxicating. You step inside the garden atrium, brushing off a few droplets from your blouse. You called me father? Taehyung. He was there again, in his usual seat, a high-backed, dark leather chair, positioned under the hanging ivy chandelier, half lit by the dying daylight. Taehyung looked like he belonged in a painting, sleeves rolled up, shirt unbuttoned just enough to show the silver cross tattoo on his collarbone, one hand lazily swirling whiskey in a crystal glass. I always call you when I miss you. His eyes slid down to your waist as you approached. But his expression remained unreadable. You rolled your eyes playfully. You saw me this morning, father. You giggled. And that was too long ago. He smoked and patted the empty seat beside him. Come, sit, darling. It's your favorite spot. You didn't hesitate. You never did with him. He had a magnetic pull, the kind of charm that made you forget he was anything more than kind. Even though he ran an empire of blood behind the scenes. As you sat down, his hand brushed against yours. Deliberate, firm. It lingered for a moment too long, but you didn't pull away. How was your meeting with your interior design client? He asked, tilting his head like he was genuinely curious. You smiled, relaxing into the velvet cushions. It went well. She wanted marble contours and golden accents for the kitchen, classic rich lady's taste. Sounds like someone I know. A new voice cut in. You turned and saw your mother walking in with two glasses of fresh lemonade. Her elegant heels tapped lightly against the stone floor as she crossed towards you. Thank you, mother, you said, accepting the drink. Taehyung barely glanced at her. You didn't have to bring anything, Nina. I thought it would be nice to sit together for once, your mother replied lightly, though her smile flattered slightly under his sharp tone. You didn't notice. You were too focused on your phone checking the mood board your assistant had just updated. Your mother took the other side of the long couch, careful not to sit too close to Taeyong. He seemed different when the three of you were together, colder, almost annoyed. You have been busy lately, your mother said to you, trying to fill the silence. You're always out, working on new projects. Don't you ever rest? I do, Amma. You smile softly. Besides, you know father insists I chase my passion. Taeyong's lips curled into a proud smile. She is my only one. I would rather she be exhausted doing what she loves than sit around. Sit around like a porcelain doll. Mina's smile froze. Well, she's not your only one. You have me. He turned slightly, finally looking at her. Of course, but it didn't sound like reassurance. It sounded like a lie. You noticed the shift in the air but didn't say anything. You were used to their tension. You thought it was just marriage stress. What you didn't know was that your mother had been trying to leave him for a year. What you didn't know was that her every attempt ended with someone close to her meeting a mysterious accident. You didn't know how far Taeyong had gone just to keep you in this house. Darling, he said again, making you glance at him. Do you remember the gala next week? Of course, I'm finalizing my dress, father. I want to pick your jewelry myself this time. His voice was firm, something that matches your skin. Maybe emerald? Your mother blinked. You are awfully involved in her fashion these days. Taeyong didn't look away from you. She deserved to shine. I can pick my own accessories. You laugh, brushing him off. You spoil me too much. I never think it's enough, he said, and this time the warmth in his voice was laced with something darker, something possessive. Father, you chuckled. Yes, darling. You paused, feeling suddenly warm under his gaze. You're staring again, you said, raising your one eyebrow. Can you blame me? He murmured. There was silence. Your mother looked away, her eyes filled with something unreadable. jealousy, anger, fear, but you didn't notice. You only leaned back into the couch, sipping your lemonade, unaware of the trap you were already in. Later that night, after you had gone to your room, Taehyung would stand in the hallway outside your door, glass in his hand, watching the soft glow of your night lamp beneath the door frame. He would smile to himself because you were still here, still calling him father, still thinking he was just a protective step parent. He liked the game, but he was getting tired of waiting.